Hello everyone, and welcome to a webinar on Hack, Defend, and Dominate, the CWL Infinity Platform launch. I'm Nandini Bharadwaj, the Operating Officer at CW Labs, and I'm excited to have you all here with us today. So, let's get started. So, before we start, let me tell you about us. We are CyberWarFare Labs, a UK based company focused on cybersecurity education. Our goal is to help people to tackle cybersecurity challenges with practical solutions. We have got two main divisions in our company. Number first is niche cybersecurity labs. Here we have real world hands-on cyber exercises. Number second is Infinity Learning Platform. Here we have recently launched a premium model, a continuous learning hub built for modern cyber pros. To check out and visit, I'll be dropping a link in the mailbox, in the chat box, sorry. Additionally, CWL provides customized on-site training for the organization and accept bulk order for corporate upscaling. For inquiries or for more detail, feel free to reach out us at support@cyberwarfare.live. Okay, so let's move on to next slide. So let me introduce to our speaker of today's webinar, that is Yash Bharadwaj. He is a co-founder and technical director at CW Labs. With over 6.5 years of experience as a technologist, Yash is highly focused on discovering new offensive target engagements, tactics, techniques, and procedure. His expertise includes designing, building, and teaching red and blue team lab simulations. Yash has delivered hands-on training at prestigious events such as NullCon, ZeefCon, NordSec, besides CISO Platform, YesCon, and many more. You can connect him over his Twitter, that is, yeah. So, dear participants, as promised, we are excited to share that you will receive your attendance certificate within next 48 hours along with the video recording of the webinar. And there's also a giveaway that only one lucky winner will be getting 1 month of Infinity Premium subscription. So I'll dropping a link if you want to participate. So thank you for being part of this webinar, and we look forward for a continuous participation. Without further ado, I would like Yash to take over and let's get started.
Yeah, anyone can confirm if my voice is audible. Okay, thanks. So yeah, thanks Nandini for the warm introduction. And yeah, so we have been doing these kind of sorts of webinar for a while, and this webinar is pretty interesting. So we'll quickly start with the things and all. So first of all, I would like to welcome you everyone to this exciting webinar where we will present about the Infinity Portal that CyberWarFare Labs has developed, and will mention the features and the things that is present inside that. So there's a lot of interesting things that I will be showing for the users, to the users who are interacting or want to know about the platform, that is Infinity Platform. So first of all, welcome everyone. Thank you for giving your time and dedication to be present here at this point of time, that is on Friday. So let's quickly start the things, and I will first address a very important thing, that is the pain points that we have identified. I will then move on to the next section where I will discuss the survey that was done by CyberWarFare Labs with all the customers that we have. So I will explain why we have come up with this kind of platform and all. So first of all, I will start with the current cyber platforms pain points. So as you are aware that there are a lot of platforms, upskilling platform related to cyber security, kind of providing hands-on or theoretical based stuff. But these are few of the things that we discussed while we were researching in the market, going through the websites, as well as the content that people identified were lacking in this platform. So first of all, they mentioned that there are expensive trainings with less domain coverage. Expensive as in it is based on one-time setup, or it is based on subscription, but the charges are very high. So we have seen and heard from many people in multiple channels, blogs, groups, Discord, in Slack, etc., that there are very expensive kind of trainings or these contents that are out there, which has to be free, which has to be online and open source, and that is how the things are. Then there are less visibility into the practical aspects of cybersecurity. So the other platforms, what they're offering, they have the content, they have the theoretical material ready, but they are providing less visibility into the practical aspect. So if they have the labs, it's all local labs kind of setup, or they are focusing majorly on the theoretical stuff. So this is another major point that we identified while we were researching and collecting the things, that how we want the details to be, so that it reaches maximum user, it will be helpful. That is a main important thing that we identified, and we worked based on that. So we wanted to build something which is practical, right? So that's what the second points come in. Then there are multiple challenge paths. Like there were a lot of things related to the offensive or either defensive kind of things. But there were predefined paths, and some of the challenges were already included in a part one and in part two. So it was kind of difficult for the users and becomes very confusing for the first timers or the beginners who are not aware of these kind of things. So that was another thing that we identified. Now, the platforms that are out there, either they are focused on the offensive or the defensive. So it depends on both the things. Either the platform that we identified in the market, they are focused majorly on the offensive side or on the penetration testing part, or some of the challenges or some of the things, some of the platforms are majorly on the defensive side or the defensive oriented. Also, there are non-realistic or outdated challenges or labs that we found in the labs, right, or in these platforms. So some of the things that we identified, that the CVs or the attacks that were demonstrated in the labs, it was non-realistic, to be frank. That means some of the platforms had the capability of adding the updated content, but few of them were still using the old vulnerability or the old kind of CVs, which are not even seen in the realistic or in the actual organization. So these are the 4 5 separate points that we identified, and cyber warfare labs team has been researching on these points for a while. So we compiled all these things and we had come up with a solution. So the solution was to come up with some sort of practical content. We should make it affordable, as well as with the affordability, it should come with a practical case scenarios. So the plan was to build something out of these pain points and deliver to the our end users, so that the things or the content has to be in a very affordable way and focuses on the niche domain. So that's what we had come up with. So first of all, the audience requirement. So we had done a survey across the 150K plus candidates that are on our portal. Some of them are external candidates as well, our B2B clients, etc. So we got a lot of things on the poll. So the all the survey was based on the polls, and these are the things that we identified. So people actually wants an affordable subscription based model for premium security domains. So let's say in this security cyberspace, there are a lot of users, right? But the thing is that the if you look at the maximum or the majority of the users are still in the beginner level phase. They are still coping up to learn these important concepts, the new things that are coming up in the cybersecurity part. Very few of them are on the very niche part, that is they have well versed a specific topic. Some of them are very good in a specific domain, but the majority of the person who are still working as a student or working initially in other kind of domain or want to switch into the cybersecurity. So they are not able to pay a huge or a lump sum amount to the organization at once. So they want something which is affordable, and which is subscription based. So that is what the first idea was. Then there has to be practical labs or challenges in the niche domain. That means theoretical content is fine. Anyone can learn today with the help of LLMs, with the help of blogs, or just keeping themselves updated in the social media platforms like Twitter or LinkedIn, etc. But the actual learning concepts come in when the organization or when the company is providing some practical labs for the students to practice. So the idea was that whatever challenges or whatever domain we put in the Infinity platform, it has to be practical. We will not let any of the challenges without labs push into our organization or push into our Infinity portal, right? So that was another idea that we had thought. Then straight away technical cybersecurity labs. That means as soon as they logs in, they will see a kind of structured path on where to start and what to start, right? So depending on the level where the student or the professional or any of the B2B client is in, they can select their own path, they can select their own domain wherever they want, and then they can, straight away start the labs and practice the things accordingly. Then it should be both offensive and defensive oriented. So I can see that the persons who have joined right now, they have been following us for a long time, maybe 3 to 4 years, and we are very grateful for that. So the working of Cyber Warfare Labs, we are majorly working on both the aspects, right? It's not only on the offensive, but both, that is offensive and the defensive. So we have the courses, we have the trainings based on both the domains. So the plan was that whatever challenges or labs we put in the Infinity portal, it has to be either offensive or defensive or both, right? So that was the main idea, but the challenge or the labs should be focused on both the aspects. So that's what we did. Then the challenges and labs based on recent hacks or breaches. So this is one of the very interesting and um, you know innovative kind of feedback that we received from the candidates, and it was that they want to simulate or learn the recent hacks that has been happened. So we asked them with a question, let's say, if how would you approach as an attacker, or how would you approach as a defender if you see that an organization is getting impacted, or example being Uber hack. So couple of years back, or maybe more than that, um, Uber was hacked by a 17 or 19-year-old UK-based kid, right? So the interesting thing was that people actually want to simulate these kind of thing, like how these big MNCs, how organizations are getting compromised, right? So anyone can create the storyline, right? The actual incident that happened, but how do you simulate this thing in a real world in environment so that it do not break, it is isolated, and people can easily practice and understand from both the perspective, from the offensive perspective as well as from the defensive perspective, right? So that was the thing. So, based on the feedbacks that we got, we had started working on that for at least 1.5 years back. And we had the initial idea of coming up with something that is affordable. Also, with the affordability, it should be practical and realistic. So the labs that we had come up with, or the challenges has to be come up with in the platform, has to be both offensive and defensive oriented. So I'm very proud as well as grateful to present that we have initially, which was the Infinity platform, which was launched in the beta phase, is now in the subscription mode, available for the user to learn and practice directly at an instance. So I'm very grateful to present this. That is Infinity Learning Platform. So, what is this Infinity Learning Platform? Those of you who have been following us over social media, you know about this thing. So, those who don't know, I will just quickly explain what this is. So first of all, this is a continuous learning platform. That is, it's kind of a a platform where anyone, no matter if anyone is a beginner or a seasoned professional in the cybersecurity space, they can train themselves in a practical manner. So that is the main and the basic idea. So our focus is offense, but it that orientation is defense. So whatever labs we had built, it is offensively focused, but it is defensively oriented. So the candidates or the students get an idea on both the sides. So that is how the things are. Then we have make it very affordable. That is, it is around $9 per month or $90 per year. So it is currently in an promotional offer, right? So there's an promotional offer ongoing. So that is what the things are, and this is less than what anyone in US or in any other foreign countries um, spend in a day in their food and all, right? So this is what the main things are. It has to be affordable so that as maximum users come into the platform, join in and look and feel the experience of it. So that is what the thing is. Then it should cover niche domain with challenges from beginner to advanced level. So we are not focusing only on the outdated topics or the other stuff, but our major focus is on the niche domain. That means the actual thing that is happening in the market right now, in the organization, or that is in the projects right now, right? So we are trying to simulate these kind of things in the niche domain. So I will come to this, like what all domains we have covered in the Infinity portal. You all folks will love it. Also, it comes with lab write-ups and covers offensive and defensive labs both. So write-up is the additional thing that has been there in the section. So this is about the Infinity Learning Platform. I will give a quick walkthrough as soon as I progress from this particular slide. So these are the domains that we have covered, and which I refer to this as the niche domain. That is the cloud security. So as everyone know that the cloud is what organization had moved after the COVID, or some of the organization are still using a hybrid model or totally cloud model. So cloud security is one of the major aspects because threat actors are trying to get into the organization, into the cloud services, right? So you will see a lot of things happening on the cloud part. So you will find that a lot of offensive and defensive labs on leading cloud providers, that is AWS, Azure, and GCP, and more, right? So that is what the main idea is in the cloud security part. So we are not only covering the basic services, that is compute, storage, and other stuff, but we are also focusing on the AI based thing in the cloud security part. Then talking about the on-premise security, so the traditional network or the web, Active Directory, CVEs, and many more, all these things are present inside the on-premise security domain. So whatever is present in the on-premise, that is, the all the on-site tech stack, we have tried to add this thing in the on-premise part. So this is what the second domain is. Then we have seen that DevOps, that is the development and operation security. So lot of CI/CD based attacks had happened in past few 3 to 4 years. So the major focus was on trying to simulate the attacks in a very streamlined way so that students or the candidates can understand this thing in detail. So we have tried to simulate the attacks on enterprise as well as open source applications and other tech stack. So we have deployed the pipeline over cloud or on the on-premise, and try to integrate it, give a gist to the users so that they can directly, understand the things from the attacker perspective and then defend the same from the other side. Then talking about the Kubernetes, it is still one of the biggest backbone of enterprise security, right? That is the Kubernetes. and a lot of microservices based applications. You can understand it from the streaming applications that are there. Others are running on the Kubernetes. So we have covered major of the Kubernetes in the on-premise as well as cloud-based attack surface. So you will love this particular concept a lot. Then my personal favorite, that is the APT labs or the advanced persistent labs. And what are this is this was actually an idea which comes based on the feedback that we received. And the actual idea was that you can see the Mitre attack, right? Most of you are familiar with the Mitre attack, Mitre defend platform, but how it's all kind of a it's very good for the operators, for the analyst, as well as for people diving into the security, so that they have a clear understanding of what the attackers would be capable of doing off in any organization, right? In different tech stack. So the APT Labs basically focuses on the real world simulation. That means the real world hacks that has been done previously. The example that I was giving previously, that is the Uber hack, right? So we have tried to simulate these kind of things in our own environment. You can find multiple interesting labs coming in, dropping every week or every month to all of these domains, right? So you will love a lot. So this is how the things looks like in the Infinity platform. So as mentioned, we have the cloud security, offensive, defensive, then DevOps, offensive, defensive, Kubernetes, same on-premise, and APT labs. So this is how the things are. So I will quickly give a demonstration of the platform, how it looks like and all. So this is how you can directly go into this. That is infinity.cyberwarfare.live. It is present in our actual website as well. If you go directly to our website, you can check the Infinity portal, right? It is present here. Then from the Infinity portal, you can check out the details and then visit here. So this is how the things looks like. We have multiple domains, as I mentioned, on the cloud security, DevOps security, Kubernetes, on-premise, APT labs, and it's very simple to register. You just need to sign in ASAP, right? There are 4 or 5 steps in here. As soon as you do that, you are into the platform doing interesting things. And then there are leaderboards as well. That means users who are trying to achieve to a specific sense of level, so that and it's global, right? So it's a global platform. Anyone can come in, anyone can practice and uplift their skill. They can see the points they earn on the level they are in this particular section, right? So that is how the things are. Then as soon as you log in into this particular section, you can see all the details present here, right? So for example, if you look at multiple interesting scenarios or the labs that we have found, for example, if I go to the APT labs, right? So here you can see that this is what I was talking about, right? My personal favorite. So the thing is that you can interestingly filter out the challenges that you want to learn. If you are in a free tier, that means it's not a restriction, right? So you can just come up to this platform, filter it out whatever you want, and then that's all. So you can select out the free challenges, right? The difficulty as well, right? And the motivation or the purpose. So let's say if you want to mimic the threat actor TTPs or the methodologies of, let's say, for a state sponsored espionage. So for example, here we have a very interesting lab based on the DPRK or the North Korea based attack that had happened previously. So you can try it out correct directly by going in this particular section and see the stuff, right? So this is how it looks like. You can see the description is present here along with the solution. So you can directly go to the description section, understand the attack flow, how the attack flow looks like and all. and what you will be doing from the attacker's perspective. So you as an attacker send some things to it. So the exact attack that had happened previously, that is what we have tried to simulate in this particular section. That is what the things are. And for the users, for the free users, it unfortunately this will be logged, but for the paid users you can still check out the solution, right? But no worries for the free users. If you just want to just roam around and wander, so we have around 50 plus free challenges on the Infinity portal itself. You can instantly spin the lab up, check the things, understand the flow, and then start the stuff. So the solution will be logged only for the premium challenges, but you can still check out what the things are. Okay, so as an example, you can see that this is how the write up looks like for this particular challenge, and at the end you need to submit a flag out of this particular challenge. So this is how the things are, and you can filter the things out, right? What exactly you want, tech stack, apt group, status, or and the purpose, etc. So all the things are present directly in this section. And the talking about the pricing and all, so we, as already mentioned, that we have 2 to 3 plans. First is a free plan. That means it's not even required for any of the user to enroll or do anything. They can directly hop in. They can sign in via Google OAuth to our platform, and then check out these things that is present here. So as you can see, we are in the currently the free plan. It doesn't charge you anything. No credit card is required. You can directly log in, play the labs, and then upskill yourself. So you will have access to around 40 plus labs across the 5 domains I explained, right? Although there will be a limited time play for the challenges that you will be doing, and you will be joining into the Infinity Learning support group, the community group that is there. Then we have currently offering the pro plan, that is in the annual, it is around $90 per year, right? So the actual price is around $300, but as of now in the promotional offer, we are giving this particular subscription in this particular section, right? So you will have access to, as of now, 70 plus hands-on labs. That means 30 plus premium challenges, right? In this. Plus, along with the labs, we are continuously adding more challenges in every section every week, right? So every Thursday and Friday, we are pushing new stuff directly in the platform for the users to learn, for the students to learn. So if you haven't checked this plan already, check it out. Or let's say if this much amount is too much for anyone, they can still opt for the monthly subscription, which is very less, and it is only $9 per month. That's what people spare these kind of things in lunch or food, or just by doing some kind of expenses like that. So that is what we are offering right now in this section. Or if you have some kind of enterprise requirement for, maybe for, let's say, more than 10 or 20 users or more than that, you can connect with our support team. They can give you customized and tailored offers based on that, right? So this is all about the Infinity portal, right? So one thing I would like to request from everyone is that just share the things on social media if you like this platform. So just try to sign into this platform, check what the things are, what Cyber Warfare Lab has come up with, why it is different from other platforms, what are the things that is added in here, right? So if you have any feedback, we are open to it. We are still learning and developing a lot, and we are sure that will make these things very interesting, and customers experience and things are first for us, right? So that is what the actual plan is for the Infinity portal. So just log into the platform after this webinar, directly go through the things, that is what the labs are, even if you are in the free plan or in the pro plan, right? Go through it, understand the things, solve the challenges, top the leaderboard, and then start the stuff, right? So that is how the things are. And you can instantly see all the leaderboard directly in this particular section. So all the things are already here, right? So you can directly check the things like where you are, what the users are, all the stuff directly here. So you can see that out of all the users that are registered on this particular platform, the users who have topped the things and the level where they are in right now. So all the things are present in this section. You can see that the challenges that I've solved, the points that I have earned, right? The challenges and the other stuff. So this is a very interesting insight to understand these details and come up with, new stuff and all. So yeah, that's all about the Infinity Portal, the Infinity Learning stuff, and uh, I'm promising you that we are coming up with a lot of interesting things every week. Every week, Thursday, Friday, we are coming up with a lot of interesting things. You will easily find that there will be around 4 to 500 challenges or labs in all these 5 domains that are listed here easily within few months, right? So we are seeing a very good response. Feel free to share it over social media about the platform, what you like about this platform, and that is the most important thing. And most importantly, provide us feedback so that we can improve, we can grow, and we can service you better as per your requirement and the convenience. So yeah, that's all for this particular section that I want to showcase. And it's very cheap. So just try to, go through the things. If you like it, try to subscribe and then understand the things. If you like the free challenges, then you subscribe, you get access to the paid challenges. I'm very sure that you will like a lot. It's not than the platform that you have previously discovered and all. It's something interesting that we have come up with. So yeah, that is all about the things. So talking about the questions and all. So yeah, feel free to ask questions to me if you have any. Yeah. So someone asked about the subscription model. So yeah, subscription model is already present in the portal, right? As soon as you log into that particular portal, that is Infinity CyberWarFare.live, you will get to understand the things and the model and all. Right, so you already have seen in the screen itself. So the flow is the same. The only thing is that it's no credit card is required if you are on the free plan. So you can directly enroll and directly check the things that is present here. So if you like it, then only you can subscribe to the pro plan or to the other plan. So that's how the things will be. And yeah, so another question is about the domains. Okay, so yeah, we have as of now, as already mentioned, I think you might have seen or might have missed. So we have around 5 domains as already mentioned in the webinar. Uh, Cloud security, DevOps, Kubernetes, on-premise, and the APT labs. All right. So these are the 4 to 5 domains that we have, and we have come up with both offensive as well as defensive scenarios in all these 5 domains that I just mentioned, right? So that is how the things are in this particular case. Feel free to try it out, whatever domain you guys are interested in, or if you would like to, have any custom um, challenges requirements, so feel free to drop us an email or kind of a feedback to us in any case. So we have just launched this, and feel free to share this over social media for the for maximum reach, and yeah, so that things are good. Yeah, so these are the question. And so yes, one person asked about the subscription. Is it $9 or more? Yeah. So see, the things are that currently we are offering it in promotional discounts. That is $9 a month. Later, it will be increased by the same. That is, it is around $29 a month. That is what we are, currently um, doing, right? So if anyone enrolls now, they will get the things at $90 only. That is for a year, and $9 for a month if they are going with the manual monthly subscription. So that is the case. Yes, we provide questions and answers after this webinar as well. So feel free to drop us an email at support@cyberwarfare.live. So if you have any questions or if you have any queries related to Infinity Portal or want something, so definitely we'll do that. Right? Just drop an mail and then we can clear the queries and all this stuff. Yeah. So I think some major of the queries are the same that I just explained already related to domains, related to subscription and all. So yeah, I think that is all about this interesting webinar. Just only one request: if you like this particular thing, or if you want to have any addition or any requirement, feel free to drop an email and share the word over social media to your friends who are in security, to anyone who are in this domain. Just send an you know ping them about this platform, or if you like this platform, give us a shout out, and that will actually boost us and our team to um, develop better in this case and deliver the best for our customers. So please do these things. Yeah, I think that's all for this webinar. I think it's time for um, a tata bye bye. Yeah. So if anyone have any question, feel free to drop an email to this support@cyberwarfare.live. And yeah, thank you. Thank you everyone for joining this particular webinar. And there are a few questions related to the giveaway and all. Yes, we will be selecting one person who has joined this particular webinar, and they will actually receive 1 month of free subscription to the Infinity Portal. So I think within 2 to 3 days after weekend, that is on Monday or Tuesday, our team will share the details with you, whoever gets selected, and everyone who has attended this webinar, they will get the certificate by Monday or max by Tuesday, or maybe before that. I'm not sure about when the things will be, but yeah, it will be soon. So certificates for all the joinees of this webinar, as well as one lucky guy, whoever will it be, they will get the 1 month subscription on the same. So yeah, that's all. I think thanks all for joining this quick call. And if anyone have any question or anything, feel free to drop an email. So yeah, thanks all for joining this you know webinar, and looking forward for the next week's webinar. So thanks all. And yeah, if you don't know, we are actually organizing these kind of webinar, informatory webinar on our platform. So feel free to check our website, the offerings that we have, or if you have any specific requirements or anything, feel free to let us know on this particular site. Right. So thank you all for joining this webinar. I'm closing this. Thanks everyone. Thank you.